What's up, gamers? It's Will777JP back at it again with another video game pickup, aka mail call. And right away, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be yapping for a couple minutes before I open these video games up. So if you're one of the few people that don't like it when I go on a yapping rant, go ahead and fast forward a couple minutes and you'll be right there. Alright? Sorry that I annoy you, okay? Sorry, my bad. But I like to talk games and I like to talk to you guys. You guys talk back, I mess with y'all, alright? Getting to what really matters. So, a few days ago, I posted a video on my channel, right? And in this video was an Amazon sales video. Now, you can tell this video was impromptu as hell. One, because it's vertical. That's how you know it's an impromptu video for the most part. Because you guys know that well, you may not know, but every day I schedule my videos to come out at 6 a.m. And those videos are videos that I take some time and plan out a little bit, organize things a little bit, kind of gather my thoughts on what I'm going to say, etc., etc., etc. Vertical videos are kind of videos that I do in a moment, or capabilities only allow me to do a vertical, but it's news videos or information or thoughts, things of that nature. So that video, I told you guys about the sale, and I also told you guys that I had 2 games in my cart. I ended up buying 3. Now, I'll explain a little bit of why I got those games in detail once I open them up, but those 2 out of the 3 games that I purchased were games that I actually had on my wish list and I've been looking to purchase for a while. They just happened to be at the right price for me during this sale. There were a few more games that I wanted to buy that I kind of have been keeping my eye on, and I didn't purchase them just because I felt like I already spent enough with these and there was no need for me to just keep buying games, specifically because these games that I got today aren't games that I'm planning on just opening up, taking them out the plastic, stick them in the console, install them, and start playing right away. No, that is not what I want to do. These are games that I purchased because I felt like the price that I saw them at was the cheapest and availability that I've seen for a while, 6 months, a year, etc. Also, I will link that video at the description of this video so you guys can check it out. Now, I'm not saying that sale's gonna be active because more than likely it is over with. And to give you another example, I posted the video in the middle of the night on a Thursday, right? Saturday morning, I went back to the sale because I was thinking about getting Persona 5 Tactica, even though it's a turn-based game and I'm not a huge fan. But Expedition 33 has motivated me to do some crazy shit that I normally don't do. And by Saturday morning, that game was sold out. I don't blame them. It was only a $10 game. And yeah, I was like, you know what, for 10 bucks, every physical game is worth at least 10. But so when you see this video, you hit the link. Remember, this sale may not even be around. It probably won't even be around. All right. But I at least want you to watch the video and check it out. All right, let's get to opening some of these games so you guys can see exactly what I purchased and what I paid for them and why I got them. So let's do this one first. I don't know what's in here. All right, first one is Edo Zombie Uprising. So this is one that I bought impromptu. This is one that I had no idea what it was. It wasn't on any of my wish lists. It wasn't in none of my list of games that I wanted to get. But I saw it and the art style caught me right away, right? I took a look at it and it looks like it's like some sort of arcade like zombie fighter, but it reminded me a lot of like those old school linear hack and slash games from like the PS3 360 gen. And and that's what caught my attention. I checked out a trailer on YouTube. I then watched a couple reviews on it, and people really liked this game, and I was super surprised. Now, the sale on this one wasn't that good. I ended up paying $22. $22 is what I paid for this game. It retails for $30. Now, most people are like, oh, why don't you wait for it to be cheaper? The reason I didn't wait to see if this game could be any cheaper is because this seems like a limited print game, meaning it's not a game they're going to continue to keep making physical. I think that this is they only printed X amount of copies, and once they sell out, That's it. They're done making them, right? Now, of course, if they sold out pretty quick, then they would keep making more till that want for the game slows down. But once again, I don't know much about this game. I don't know about Arxi Games. I don't know much about D3 Publisher. It looks like it's a Bandai Namco kind of company who works with Bandai Namco, but I don't know that, right? So I just purchased it, and this is a game that I will probably end up playing sooner than later. I'll probably end up playing this in the next couple months or so, but I'm just looking at the back of this thing to see if there's some sort of publish date, but I do not see any such thing. But yeah, so Edo, 22 bucks. I saved myself $8 from buying at retail, right? But more importantly, I purchased this one because it looked interesting to me. Now the next one, or the next two that should be in this box, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Doesn't feel like two freaking games in here. Okay, there is 2 games in here. At least I have had Amazon mess up my games before, so I'm just gonna organize this a little bit better so we have a little bit more space to put this box up here, so you guys can see me take them out one at a time. Oh shit. Working with one hand really isn't the easiest. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so the very first one is Unpacking. Yes, sir. And the last one is Nordics, Ys 10 Nordics. Okay? Now, let me explain to you guys why I got these. So, Unpacking, and this is also another reason why, to me, subscription services kind of suck ass. So, Unpacking was a game that was on PS Plus that kind of caught my attention. At the time, I was really heavy into Power Wash Simulator, but I already had beaten all the DLCs. I've beaten the whole game a couple times over, and the next DLC was coming out in like, I don't know, in like a few days or a week. And I was like, you know what? I need to find another kind of cozy game that I can play until Power Wash Simulator comes out. So I went looking through all the games on PS Plus, and there I see Unpacking. I start playing Unpacking. I'm really actually enjoying it. It's a really simple game. It's actually entertaining, and I'm able... One of the big reasons I like playing these games is because I'm able to concentrate in other things except the game, right? It's like my mind is blank. I don't really got to think too much. I can play the game. Where every other game that I play, like something like Nordics, I will pay attention, right? Because you have a story, you have dialogue, you have to read through things. Unpacking, you don't have to do none of that. So I was digging it. Well, guess what? Power Wash Simulator DLC came out. I put this away. Played the DLC, got back to my gaming routine of playing the big AAA games and the indies and all that other stuff. Games that I really were looking forward to, or games that I had an itch to play. Well, I don't know how much time passed before I was like, man, I want to play Unpacking again. So I go to play the game, and it's out of the sub-service. I was heated. So I was like, all right, no problem. I'll just go ahead and buy the game. So, as I always do before I buy the game digitally, which digitally is my last resort, I look up to see if Unpacking, if they even make a physical copy of this game. Well, to my delight, they do, right? Because a lot of these smaller games, especially like humble games, they don't really do physical games. They do digital, which I was prepared to buy. But because they had a physical copy of it, it's like even better. Another game I can add to my collection that I'm actually going to enjoy. I take a look. This game is selling for like 60, 70, 80 bucks. I think retail for Unpacking is $50 freaking dollars. And I was like, dude, I like the game. It's an awesome game, but I just don't want to pay 50 bucks for a physical copy of Unpacking, specifically when it's on sale digitally for like 10, 15 bucks all the time. So I go to eBay to see if I can find a used copy of Unpacking, and that's where the 60, 70, 80 dollars price point is coming from. Retail, this game is 50. On eBay, it's selling for way more than that. So I went on Amazon. I saw that Amazon had it. They sell it. I put it on my wish list. So when I saw it as part of the sale, I immediately jumped on it. Today, I double checked the game. It is currently sold out. You can no longer get Unpacking for the $20 price point. 20 bucks. You can only get it for the retail price, which is $49.99. So that's why I purchased Unpacking. I had it on my wish list. I've been wanting to play it, or at least own it so I can play whenever I want. The next game that I have is Ys 10 Nordics. Now, like I said, or maybe I haven't said this, but I am not like a huge JRPG fan. But I did play the demo of Ys 10 Nordics, and I enjoyed it. It's not one of the best games I've ever played, but I enjoyed it enough where I wanted to find out more, especially with the story. Now, I saw the deluxe edition. It's been selling on sale for right around the $40 to $45 range. I still thought it was too much for the interest that I have in the game. Also, they're gonna do another Ys 10 Nordic, but it's gonna be like better visuals. I think that comes out during the summertime. It's gonna get released in Japan. I don't know if it's gonna get released here in the States. I'm assuming it will, but a physical copy is what I'm unsure of. So that's why this game has been on sale pretty heavily, because it's the same exact game. It's called the Premium or something like that, but it's gonna have those upgraded visuals. Well, anyways, so I put it on the wish list and I just hang tight. Now, I seen it as low as the $40 price range, but like I said, it's too high for my interest of the game and what I played of it. But when I saw the deluxe edition being on sale for $29.99 for 30 bucks on the Amazon sale, I was really contemplating it now. I was like, okay, I was really hoping to get just the regular game, the base game, for 20 bucks, 25 bucks. But this is the deluxe edition. So for 5 extra bucks more out of my price goal, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it. And the deluxe edition comes with, I think, a little art book. Right here it says it. This deluxe edition includes a digital soundtrack, a mini art book, and the game. So, you know what? For $5 extra of what I originally wanted to pay for this, to get an art book and the digital soundtrack, that's okay with me. I did enjoy the music that was playing during the demo, and I was okay with that. So 30 bucks and then 20 bucks. So these two were the main ones. This one was kind of a surprise, right? But yeah, so these are the games that I purchased from that Amazon sale. Like I said, those Unpacking and Ys 10 Nordic are the two main ones that I really wanted. Of course, I ended up buying Edo as well, Zombie Uprising, and I will give you guys an update on how this game turns out whenever I play it. But there y'all have it, man. These are my new games that I just got, that I just picked up from the Amazon sale. You know, impromptu sale. I had no idea there was going to be a sale on Amazon, but shout out to Warrior64, man, because he is the reason I find out about so many freaking games, guys. So many freaking games. He's constantly tweeting, posting information about games coming out, so go check him out. In the Amazon sale video that I'm going to post, or I'm going to link in the description of this video, I show you guys his information on Twitter or X. Go follow him, guys. He's the one that keeps me up to date on all games that are on sale. But there y'all have it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think these are good pickups? Do you think I paid good money for these? Do you think I overpaid? I underpaid? Let me know what you guys think. Once again, Unpacking, I needed to have that. I saved myself so much money, because knowing myself and wanting to collect my physical games that I really want to play, I would have spent more than 20 bucks, but I didn't. So thankfully for that. Ys 10 Nordics, 30 bucks, a little bit more than what I would like to have paid, but hey, it is what it is. 50% off. I'm okay with that too. And from my understanding, Ys games don't really take huge discounts like that. It's a very popular IP. It's been going for such a long time, and these games do very well. So it makes me feel a little bit better about that. The only one that I'm really kind of iffy about is this one. Already, I feel like I overpaid. I think 22 bucks, a little bit too hefty. To me, this should have been like a $10 buy. But you know what? I got out of control. And hey, we're only human. But there y'all have it, man. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help me reach my goal of 600 subscribers before the month of May ends. That would be so dope, y'all. I'm gonna be aggressive. But by the end of 2025, I would love to be at 1,000 subscribers. So if you like my content, you want other people to see it, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you stay up to date when I drop videos. Comment, let me know what you guys think, man. Unpacking, have you played that? East Nordic 10? Have you played that? Have you played this Edo Zombie Uprising? I don't even know if I'm saying the name right, but let me know, man. Let's engage in a conversation, bro. Let's talk games. I know a lot of us have responsibilities. We go to work or we go to school. You know, maybe your wife or girlfriend doesn't like games, or maybe your boyfriend or husband doesn't like games, and we don't really have an outlet to talk about games. Let's make this channel your outlet. Come on, join the community here at my channel, Will777JP, and let's talk games, y'all. Your opinion about games doesn't matter, right? As long as you're respectful to others, that's all I ask. That is all I ask. Just be respectful, and speak your mind, man. If you think fucking Unpacking sucks, you think Eve's Nordic sucks, you think Edo Zombie Rising sucks, and I'm a dumbass and I spent too much money on these games, let me know. That is okay. If you think these games are awesome, let me know. If there's a game that you think I should check out, or I should play, or I should purchase, let me know, y'all. I'll stop the yapping now. Thank you for being here. We'll catch you in the next one. Keep it gaming.